fact, it's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
All day, baby. All day, all day, baby. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
officially
down
a
behind
loss
the line
of 2
of scrimmage.
on the first play from
a loss
scrimmage.
Of 2.
Second
brings
down.
Up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
That's what I do. 56 the mic, boys. 56.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
Wentz is
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
It's a pickup of 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Wentz. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down. How about the start throwing the football 4 for 4 on this opening drive?
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
I'm on.
Now Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Here we go. Mike 5-4. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Brown. Great.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle will be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jets.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Coleman now. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
It's a
8
gain of 8.
yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
At the 47-yard line.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Let's go, Great.
Now Wentz. Looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
Jets,
they got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jets.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard of the pickup there. 2nd and goal. It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
This is caught. And he's in.
Touchdown,
Touchdown
New York.
Jets. Tevin Coleman
setting up for
His
the extra
fourth
point.
touchdown on the year. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point.
The kick is
and
good.
His kick is good.
Makes the score Jets 7, Colts 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that. Because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great. But your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with. And that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get sixes. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia trying to erase this deficit. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 40 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you.
Wentz now to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Wentz. And that is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Down and 11.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Quit talking about it and bring it. 56, Mike.
Wentz going to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And not what he was hoping for there.
The Jets
This a hit in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back
on. Uncorks one for Davis. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
Miles away and smiling.
A gain of 12.
12 yards there
First
as they keep
down,
this
New
drive
York.
rolling. It's another first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on. Check 9, check 9. Check 50, check 50.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Trey Burton.
The pass.
And inside
Complete
the 20
to Trey
before
Burton.
he's brought down.
A gain of 16
Another nice
yards.
gain, 16 yards
And
there,
the
and a
Jets
first down
first
again.
down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Check safety, check safety.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball
Incomplete.
arrived, and I've got to tell you,
Brings
you
up
can
second
often
and
mistime
10.
that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
That's it, baby.
From
Zane
19
Gonzalez
yards
lining
away.
up for the extra
and
point.
the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. CD
His
for
kick
them. This has
is
just been an
good.
offensive explosion here in the
Makes the
second
score
quarter.
Jets
Yeah, held scoreless in the
14,
first quarter.
Colts
Now they
6.
find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard
90
line.
Lions on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
Complete.
If that's the
to
case,
Mo
I might push it a little
Alley-Cox.
bit here and try and get
A
something
gain
before
of
the half
9
runs out.
brings up 2nd and 1 at the
That last
31-yard
catch short of the
line.
marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Hey, Ford, don't kill.
Here's Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been
Incomplete
impressed
on
with
the
the work
throwaway.
defensively. They have not allowed a lot of
Brings up
receivers to
3rd
run
down
free.
and 1.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
Mike. All day, punt.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Watch.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As the clock will
First
stop
and
with
10
20
at the
seconds to go in the
32-yard
first
line.
half.
57. Mike, 57. Come off the ball hard.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
All day, dog.
Throwing is Wentz. Looking deep for Jennings. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Wentz's pass intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Check in. Pick me up. Here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Pull together.
He's got Burton here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Coming to you. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Pick your game up.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The pass.
Strong safety, Sean Davis there to break up that pass play.
Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
36.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, man, they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
36-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It's a gain of 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short game. And of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
On to punt for the Colts.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
So they play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? Definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Number 26,
he'll take
Tevin
this one
Coleman,
up to about the 13.
He was brought down
Call
at the 13-yard line.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
15-yard line.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Coleman. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Julian Blackman on the tackle.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Complete.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
14. First down, Jets.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
First down, New York.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
The pass.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Watch the whip.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Tevin
Touchdown,
Coleman.
New York.
His second
Zane
touchdown of the
Gonzalez
afternoon.
lining up for the
And the
extra
Jets
point.
are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the
kick
offense,
is
Charles.
good.
You take a little bit of time off the clock
Makes
here in the
the
third
score
quarter.
Jets
Decent length
21.
drive, and you pad your lead
Colts
as well
6.
at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency.
And the Jets pressure
Carson
too
Wentz,
much as down he goes. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to them here in the second half. Now they got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
12.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Tight down. There you go. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Watch the boot.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell,
Touchdown,
77
Colts.
yards. And the
Rodrigo
Colts are able to
Blankenship
cut into
for the
this
extra
lead.
point.
Well, they had their chances in the first
His
half, you
kick
remember, but had to
is
settle for 2
good.
field goals. This time they come away
Makes
with
the
6.
score
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to connect with Mims. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Jets.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. Line of scrimmage again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Check 13, 70 Lions.
This one into the hands of Burton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
To Trey Burton.
12 yards there and a first down.
First down, New York.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's
19 right. Team. Hey, check that. Street. Defense, keep it up, guys. 49, check 49.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw caught here by Bird. And he's going to take it in
Touchdown,
for a Jets touchdown. Demir Bird, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct
Colts,
on both
13.
counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
50-yard line.
I'm coming. 57.
From midfield, here's Wentz.
Right here.
Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 27-yard line.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full shift.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell.
Wentz's
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There results in a touchdown.
The Jets take over first and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got it.
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and the Colts pick it up. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
Coleman, the ball
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. They were what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go, defense.
2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
A gain of 37
that one good
yards.
for 37 yards.
First down, New York.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sean Davis.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They will run again with Coleman. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Darius Leonard on the tackle.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
Pickup on the play.
As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down. This is Coleman. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Come to my world. We want. Come to my world.
Now they hand off to Coleman. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
It's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the
Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what